Good evening. This was to say it's been a while, but I'm hitting back again, and I just want to briefly speak on Man City. They're going to be playing in the Champions League final soon against Inter Milan, which presumably they should win, but anything can happen in Champions League. But as we all know, they've won the FA Cup, they've won the Premier League, they're on for a treble, and they could possibly eclipse or be better than the United team of '99 that won the FA Cup, the League, and Champions League. So they could, you know, be regarded as the better team, the greater team, because as always, football evolves. Things get better as time moves on. But I just want to make this point briefly. I've been sensing a lot of the criticism that goes towards Man City, towards Pep Guardiola, towards the team, towards the fans of City. There are moments where it's factual, but for the most part, it's jealousy. It's jealousy because we always find a way to diminish their achievements because of the fact that they are owned by a billionaire from Dubai. The fact that they have a rich ownership, and which has led to all this success of trophies won within the past 10 years. It's jealousy, if we're being honest here, because it's one thing or another. It's if you don't win the Champions League, then you're a failure because you have all that money. Pep Guardiola always gets the best players, so why is he not winning the biggest prize in football, the Champions League? Even though he's won back-to-back league titles with City, it's always you should be winning the maximum. You should be winning that biggest prize within football. That's always what I hear from rival fans. And to be quite honest, I have partaked in that as well. I have. But with that being said, I think it's a bit unfair and it's a bit two-faced, and it's very contradictory because no, you can't ask any fan to want something for the satisfaction of another club or fans of another club, because that's what's been happening. Like, there's been many times where City fans have said that they preferred winning the league over the Champions League, and rival fans would say that's madness, that's insane. Champions League is bigger, so you should be aspiring to win that. And I've had that similar opinion, but recently I kind of understood as to why City fans felt that way. Premier League is definitely harder to win because you have to be more consistent, whereas Champions League is a knockout competition where anything could happen, like I said before. So, with that being said, there's always this inauthentic or just disingenuous feeling to sentiment towards City because of who they are, who they're owned by. And if you're a fan and you want something, it has to be for yourself. It has to be for your own pleasure, for your own satisfaction. It can't be for anybody else. It's like a guy wants to be a pilot. He needs to do it for himself. He needs to do it because he's passionate about it, not for someone else. So that's just what I want to address when it comes to this. When it comes to the hatred, the jealousy towards Man City. Yes, they won the league 3 times in a row because they've spent well. Funny enough, United have spent more than them. but they've been mediocre. They've been flopping in recent years since Ferguson left. So this notion that it's all about the money when it comes to City's domination of the Premier League, it's not true. It's such a narrative that is just getting boring now. It's getting tiresome. Because what it comes down to is City have the right people in place who correctly identify the right profile of player for their squad, for their team. That's what it comes down to. Having a lot of money doesn't guarantee success. Having good people in charge, you know how to find the right type of player, the right profile of player that fits your system, that fits your team, is what it comes down to when it comes to building a dynasty, when it comes to creating a legacy. Because right now, you know, a lot of kids in Manchester, they're probably drawing more towards City than United. Whereas before it was the other way around when United were dominant under Alex Ferguson, and before that under Matt Busby. So, look, I know there's always going to be this fascination with attacking City if they lose the final, losing the finals to Inter Milan. When they lost to Madrid and before that Chelsea, there's always going to be this hateful rhetoric or direction or feeling towards City because of what they have and what they've achieved in the last 6 years. There's always going to be that hatred towards them because of what they've become, especially since Pep Guardiola arrived. So yeah, the point I'm making is that personally I respect them. They've won the title again because they know how to find the right profile of player. They've got a strong mentality. They've got the experience, the wherewithal. Yeah, you know, just give them their props, respect them, and if they do win the Champions League, they are a greater team than the 99 United team. Simple. It's that simple. It's done. And I'll leave it at that. Take care. God bless.